I was terrible. You're nothing but a con artist. And he was banging on the door. I know you're in there. Hey, Des coming at you from Langley, BC. I am at my childhood home at 20091 Grade Crescent. So this is just down the street from HD Stafford, and the story I want to tell you about is good old Mr. Peter Bull. If you went to HD Stafford when I did, you'll remember Mr. Bull. He taught social studies, history as they call it now. I was terrible in school, man. I would avoid assignments. I would lie, cheat, and steal almost to not hand in an assignment. And he even said to my face one time, he says, "You're nothing but a con artist." I would not want to have to be a teacher and have to deal with me. Anyway, there was a day that there was an assignment due, and I faked sick so I could stay at home because I hadn't even started the assignment, let alone have it completed. After school, he came walking up to our front door, and I saw him coming up the driveway, and I went and hid in my parents' bedroom, which is that room right over there, till he left, and he was banging on the door. "I know you're in there! I know you're in there!" And I was freaked out, man. Like, teachers just don't do that nowadays, but back then, hey, it's all fair game, whatever you want to do to get your kids in line. But later on, at the end of grade 10, I needed to have 100% of my final exam to pass the year of social studies. Otherwise, I wasn't going to senior high school. I would be held behind. Mr. Bull told me this. You realize you need 100% on that final exam, right? Hey, it is what it is, right? So I studied for like a week or two. I can't remember exactly, but every night I studied. It was a hot day in June. The exam was in the gymnasium over at HD Stafford. I went in there just feeling deflated, like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to try my hardest anyway. Halfway through the exam, people could leave. So Mr. Bull announced when I was halfway mark. You could see we were visibly upset that most of the students just left because it's a beautiful summer day out there. Last thing I want to do is be inside writing an exam on history. More people kept going, and he kept growing more and more frustrated. I was the only student to stay the whole time. At the end of the exam, June in 1983, he rang the bell, noting the end of the exam, and I was the last one there. And as I handed in my paper to that basket, I felt there's no way. Hey, I tried. And he said to me, "You get 100% for staying the whole time." You're teasing me. Like, I didn't say that to him. I think in my head, like, you're teasing me. Why would you say that to me? Like, so mean. But then I thought, with what I put him through, I guess I deserved it. I actually got physically ill waiting for my report card coming in the mail. The report card came in the mail, and it was a P for pass. He passed me because I stayed the whole time. I knew my answers weren't right. I just put down as much BS as I could think of from my class, and he passed me anyway. And he taught me a lesson that day. Integrity, man. Integrity is doing something, even though it seems impossible. He taught me that way back when, and I've shared that story with my children. And Mr. Bull and I have connected, and he's going to actually be featured on my podcast coming up in the Keep Moving Forward podcast, and he's going to talk about that. He remembers it clearly. I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I've told him what an impact he's had on my life. Anyway, my book, Keep Moving Forward, The Success Formula, is coming out on August 29, 2025, Amazon worldwide. Make sure you check it out, folks. It's my inspirational memoir, story of my whole life. Many stories like that in there, but also lessons to be learned. So I hope you learn something from that, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you can be anything in this world, just be kind.